What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Locked On Sharks, the daily premier hockey fantasy podcast. I don't know why I threw fantasy in there.
Fantasy,
Oh,
wow.
boy. The premier hockey podcast covering your favorite team in the Bay. I know why I threw fantasy in there. It's because we were talking about fantasy football and how fantasy sucks. We're both out, and it's sad because I wanted money. But anyway, it's not what we're here for. Speaking of fantasies, do you think the Arizona Coyotes will ever be good at hockey? Coming up next on Locked On Sharks. Why do the Coyotes suck?
It's a long episode.
Oh, yeah. Strap it.
You're Locked On Sharks, your daily podcast on the San Jose Sharks. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
I'm your host, Kyle Demetrius. Back with me, as always, is my co-host, JD, the 4-pack of crew socks to my orange in the stocking. Do you guys do that? My dad always puts an orange in our stockings. It's very strange. I don't know why.
No, it's mostly just candy in the stockings. A lot of candy. I would always get like my wife a stuffed animal or something like that. So, but now she just gets for candy for her. It's the Reese's peanut butter trees in the stockings. That is the candy of choice for her. Because yes,
I got a box of turtles and a jumbo pack of black licorice Twizzlers. I'm so excited. I haven't had them in forever. Oh, they're amazing.
I got Sour Patch Kids in my stockings. So
what else do I got? Got some Tic Tacs. Yeah. That's it. Oh, and I got some bubbly. That was great. But yeah, I don't know why my dad always put an orange in our stockings. It was very strange. And then he would eat it. Like after we unwrapped all the gifts and stuff like that, he would eat the orange while we were sitting there. It's very strange.
Your orange out of your own stocking.
Yeah, you eat your own orange.
But you made it sound he ate your orange.
No. He would eat his own orange. Yeah. No. Our oranges were our oranges.
Yes.
As a little kid, I think my mom just cut them up and gave them to us. But like as I got older, I don't know what I did with the oranges. Really weird tradition. Anyway, hope everybody had a good holiday and are probably still on holidays because the week between Christmas and New Year's doesn't exist. It's just a construct. Nothing happens. Yep. So we're here to guide you through some stuff. Yesterday, you listened to a World Junior preview catch up with William Eklund because he's the only Shark playing.
Poor Thomas Portillo.
Whatever. He'll be a millionaire soon enough. But today, we're going to talk about the most hilariously inept franchise in the NHL. Not the Ottawa Senators. Close.
I would disagree with inept, but
how are they not inept? What can you actually name me when they were good?
Because I'm not saying inept. I'm just saying their strategy right now of acquire as many assets as possible. They're embracing the tank as lovely as we've ever seen it.
So what did they do for the last 25 years?
I'm not saying. I'm just talking about now.
You gotta do something before I can say you're not inept.
Yes.
Like it's the Senators situation. This is the beginning of their 5 years of unparalleled success. If you don't do it, then you're inept. Like
no.
We're about to talk here in a second. When I pulled up the Coyotes stats, all of their stats start with a 3. I'm pretty sure. Maybe some of them slipped in there with some 2s, but they're mostly 3s. The Sharks play the Coyotes. Fingers crossed. We're recording this on Sunday afternoon, so we don't know if the games are going to be postponed more. Knowing the NHL, probably not. They're going to want the money, so they're probably going to, full steam ahead. So the Sharks return to action against the Coyotes. The first things first is there's a taxi squad again until the All-Star break.
Yeah, you don't have to use it. Like it's kind of there's like certain stipulations and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe you see like 1 or 2 players from the Sharks thrown on it. Maybe like your Jeffrey Veals and guys like that who can kind of just keep around in case something happens, especially on road trips. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be as big of a deal if it was last year. So.
No, I think because the rules are slowly coming out today. They're slightly different. I don't think you have to keep a goalie like they did last year. I don't believe because like midseason, it's hard to just add a goalie. But
yeah,
as it comes out, I'm sure we'll tweet about it. But I don't think we need to worry about it. Like you said, the guys that the Sharks are calling up are waivers exempt anyway, like the Gregors and stuff like that. So they'll just probably keep ferrying them around.
Yep.
Doesn't really matter. Brent Burns and
Hurdle and Darlene.
all have the vid.
Yeah, as of we're recording right now, it's like Kyle said, it's 2:30 in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon. We don't know. It seemed like Brent Burns was a very mild case because he was riding his bike or asymptomatic. So, yeah, we'll probably know, especially for Brent Burns, who's played 1,000 games in a row. So
He should just grab some symptoms or fake some symptoms and get a rest.
we tried to give him vacation for Christmas.
just chill out, homie. Put some ice on those knees.
I think that Iron Man streak is too important for him. So,
yeah, even COVID can't hold him down. Oh, it should, yeah. But anyway, we don't know until they'll be back. We'll find out probably either
Monday or Tuesday, I'm sure.
Yeah. Most likely probably Tuesday.
Yeah,
I guess. But before we get into the Coyote, oh man, I'm so excited to talk about the Coyotes. They're so bad. Let's talk about our friends. Oh, that's a JD line. Let's talk about our friends at Bet Online, because gambling is fun. Did you do any gambling over the holidays?
No, I did not. So
I won some money on the Packers. Nice. Lost some money on the Cardinals. Lost some money on the Patriots.
Too much riding with the Dolphins trying to get in the playoffs, so I don't need to throw gambling in there to make it worse. So,
yeah, true. But if you are like me and just want to keep spiraling down and losing money, you can go to Bet Online, because they have you covered this holiday season and beyond with more props, odds, and lines than ever before. Bet Online remains your number one spot for all the sports action this season. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use the promo code Locked On. So we're here to receive your bonus. There's basketball, there's football, there's boxing, the UFC, the Ashes are on. I'm sure you could bet on cricket. All your favorite Vegas casino games, whatever. Just check it out. See what's in there. World Juniors, maybe. Bet on that. Don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers available for the 2021 season. Bet Online is the fastest and easiest way to bet all your favorite sports, so don't wait to take advantage of all the new amazing offers available. Bet Online, where the game starts. The game really ends in Arizona. Like, this is just an abysmal franchise. It's just an embarrassing collection of franchise deployment. Here's their roster. Let me know when you stop knowing who these players are.
Okay.
Their top line is Clayton Keller. Barrett Hayton is their 1C. That's so bad. And
that's not a real person.
And then he went 5th overall like 3 years ago. And then Nick Schmaltz, line 2. Liam O'Brien, don't know who that is. Travis Boyd is like a journeyman. Phil Kessel is still on this team.
Poor Phil Kessel.
Free Phil. Should we start the free Phil movement? Then we've got Antoine Roussel, Blake Spears, who's a Tampa Bay Lightning washout, I think. But he's still young. Louis Erickson is on this team. Bet you didn't know that one.
Nope.
4th line, Andrew Ladd's corpse occupies left wing. Johan Larson, I don't know what that is. And Christian Fisher somehow plays on their 4th line. Their defense is Shane Gostisbehere.
Who's that?
Remember him?
Yes. He's
having a good season.
Having a good season, yeah.
His defense partner is a man named Dyson Mayo.
That sounds like when you're trying to come up with a fake name and you look around your room.
His name's Dysin Mayo. Hold on, we got to take a little break here. Dyson. Hold on. Who is this man? Dyson.
You just
Mayo.
kind of just say there's their name. That's it.
Okay, Dyson Mayo. He's from Victoria, BC. He's Canadian.
I guess.
Who names their kid Dyson?
They love the Dyson products.
He's 25. Oh my God. He's 6'2", 194. Shoots right. He did absolutely nothing in juniors. In 2000, when did he get drafted? 2014, round 5. So in his draft year, he put up 35 points in 63 games. It's all right. Yikes. Then he put up 51 and 72. Then he put up 43 and 71. And then he played for the Tucson Roadrunners for 5 seasons. He currently has 1 point in 24 games. Ooh. Dyson, feel the excitement.
Yes.
Anyway, so Shane Gostisbehere and Dyson Mayo are their top line. Here's another guy that I've never heard of before, Janice Moser.
The Moser?
Yeah, I'm assuming he's Yanis, right? Yanis. Yeah. Yanis Moser and Anton Strawman. Poor Anton Strawman. And then once again, another person I've never heard of, Cam Dineen. I wonder if he's the son of Kevin Dineen, Hartford Whalers legend. And his partner is Ilya Lubushin, who's a giant Russian man. Their goaltending unit is
Scott Wedgwood.
Scott Wedgwood, backed up by a man named Karel Vemelka.
Mm.
Holy God. Okay, so on their IR, so Jakub Kikrin is their best player. He's out. Also out, Ryan Dzingel, Dmitry Yaskin, Jay Beagle, Lawson Krause, Connor Timmins, and Carter Hutton.
This is how you tank right here.
Boy.
This is how you tank. So this is a nice kind of ease back into action game for the Sharks, who, like everybody else, hasn't played in a week plus now. So this should be a nice, very nice kind of get yourself back into the flow of things type of game, almost like those preseason games, except for you're getting 2 points out of it, hopefully. They better, even if like Hurdle and Burns isn't there, the talent discrepancy is massive. And I mean, the Sharks aren't the most talented team in the world, but like
they're not that.
Yeah.
Like, so, what is that?
That's a team that's trying to tank. So like I was saying, the Coyotes, yes, they've been inept, but this is how you tank. So guess how many draft picks they have in the first 3 rounds coming out of this 2022 draft?
They probably got 4 firsts, 3 seconds. I'll say 10.
They have 3 first-round picks. There's Colorado's and the Habs. The Habs pick.
Oh, the Habs pick is going to be tasty.
Yeah. They have 5 second-round picks, including theirs, the Islanders, the Flyers, the Sharks, and the Canucks. And then they have 1 third-round pick. So
they have 9 picks.
Yeah.
They have the Habs pick?
Yes. Conditional pick, trade on the better of the Montreal Carolinas 2022 first-round pick. But if either are or both are a top 10 picks, then Montreal will instead transfer to Arizona, the worst of the Montreal Carolinas.
Yeah, so it's a top 10 protected, basically, which is good for Montreal because they're going to be picking in the top 10.
They're going to be picking the top 10.
So that's very good. So that means they're going to get Carolinas first, which will be at the bottom. So they're going to have arguably the first overall pick, if not like second or third. Like they're going to be in the top 4 somewhere.
Yeah, and they're probably
going to have like 28 and 30 or something like that.
And then 1,000 picks in the second round. So yeah.
I mean, this is how you tank, but I'm just not convinced that they're doing this. Like, I know they're doing it on purpose, but we haven't seen with the Coyotes in the literal history of their franchise them ever do anything with this. Here's a little trivia for you, JD. Can you name the years that they went to the playoffs? Let's just start with, can you name how many years they went to the playoffs?
Does a bubble year count? Because they went in a bubble year.
They have to go through. They have to have gone through the first round three-person bubble thing. That doesn't count. I'll give you a hint. They've played.
I was gonna say
since 1997.
I'll say 4.
Okay, so 97, 98, 99, 2000. They went 4 years in a row. Then 2002. Then 10, 11, and 12. That's it.
So it's been a while. This has been a bad franchise for a while. So, and they have decided to burn it down. And yeah, I think what they realized, because they were always kind of in that like mediocrity, that we talk about, like that creamy middle that's just bad, right? Where like they signed Taylor Hall, or they acquired Taylor Hall, and they're like, okay, we're going to try to turn things around. And of course, they're kind of right on the border to the playoffs. They make it into the bubble, but like they've just a weird franchise with, like no direction. And it seems like, okay, at least they're picking a direction now. So,
they don't even know how to pay taxes.
Like they don't know how to pay their bill. Auto pay,
Are we sponsored by anybody? TurboTax or something like that?
No, I told
I don't know. How do you?
A couple of weeks ago, they were my my third Friday of the week, because they're just like us, and sometimes you forget to pay your bills. And, that's it happens.
I guess, but how do you have people? You employ people to do this. You probably have a team of accountants like that. I love that they were like, yeah, it was a human error. What human error is like backfilling like $10 million in taxes and rent? Like that's not a human error. That's like human negligence. That's like, hey.
They're trying to
Maybe
bounce
don't do
the right
that.
checks. They're doing the bounce. They got to bounce the right checks. So yeah.
Oh my God. Let's talk about some stats here with the Coyotes. Okay, I'm gonna go through them and you can progressively laugh. Goals 1.93 per game, which is good for 32nd in the league.
Ugh.
Shots on goal, they only take 25.7, which is last in the league. They take less shots than the Sharks,
Which is bad. Yes.
Power play percentage, don't be scared, 12.5%.
Ooh.
It's tied 31st, which means it's statistically last. That's so bad. Shooting percentage 7.5%, tied 30th. Oh, here we go. We got a good one. Face-off percentage, 47.9, 25th in the league. On defense, they allow 3.69 goals per game, which is the worst in the league. So they're allowing basically almost 4 and only scoring 2 per game. That's poor.
Less than 2 per game, yeah.
Yeah.
And yep.
Shots on goal allowed 33.1, which is 26th. Penalty kill percentage. What rank do you think their penalty kill is? Do you think they're good
30?
at it?
They're 31st. I know already because the Canucks were worse.
70%.
Yeah, the Canucks were statistically worse. So
and they take 12.2 penalty minutes a game, which is last in the league.
Yeah, so this should be a nice, easy landing spot for the for the Sharks to kind of get their groove back. So, yeah, you just hope that the Sharks don't come into it as we're coming into this game right now. Just like, hey guys.
Do you think though could there be the classic like overlooking the game, the complacency, the trap game? You're coming back off the layoff, so everybody's going to be fresh because they both had layoffs.
Yeah.
Nothing really. It's not like somebody's on a road trip or somebody's coming back or whatever. They're both coming off some freshness, so maybe they can have a little frisk in them. But I mean, the Coyotes have also only won 6 games. They're 6-21-2. Let me tell you the last time they won a game.
It's been 80. Well, they started the year with like not winning a game for like.
They've won more recently. That's for sure. They're currently they won their last game before the shutdown.
Pause.
An OT 6-5 win, but before that they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row before beating the Jets 1-0 somehow.
Yeah, I mean the Sharks are coming off a 2-game losing streak against the Kraken and Vancouver, who they seriously outplayed Vancouver. God, it's been that long since they played a game. It feels like but yeah, I mean, I expect this game to. I think it'll be a little slow as kind of each team finds its legs to start the game. But then the Sharks are just too good, and I assume Reimer's going to start. Like, I don't see the Coyotes just don't have the firepower to compete. So even if the Sharks are a little slow to get going, they should be able to win this game pretty handily. So.
Yeah, it would be really shitty if the Sharks lost this game. Like,
it'd be disappointing. So yeah. I think this would
if
be
the Sharks lose this game, there's no way people can be like playoffs.
Yeah. So
you think Reimer's going to start, not Hill?
Yeah, I think Reimer's going to start. I think they're going to get off to a good start here. Hill played poorly, I'd say, in the Vancouver game. Go check out my rant on that. I'm going to pull up the schedule here for the Sharks where I know it's, usually you play your backup goaltender against weaker opponents, but like they're well rested. And then the Sharks play the Flyers on Thursday, and then they travel to Pittsburgh for Sunday, and they start an East Coast swing there. So yeah, I think just trying to bank the 2 points here, and then you figure out, especially since you're so well rested right now. Yeah.
I like it. I mean, it makes reasonable sense. Get off to a good start. I hope we come back out and Erik Karlsson continues his vengeance tour and Timo Meier keeps balling out. But there should be no reason why they lose this game. It's just
the rant tomorrow. They've won ridiculous.
They've won 6 games.
Yeah,
they've played like 30. That's so bad.
The rant tomorrow is gonna be insane. It's just gonna be
I don't even know if there would be a rant because like it would just be so like I think I'm also like almost post caring about their playoff chances because like they're just not. So I'm just gonna be like, well, lose more then. We're getting to that point. But where are the standings here for the NHL? The Coyotes are gonna go to overall here. Coyotes are in last. It's shocking. Yep. They have 14 points. Montreal has 17 in 2 more games. So technically they could actually pass Montreal. And then Ottawa has 20. Ye of winning 5 of their last 6. So congrats to them for being third last in the league. I just don't know how you lose to the last team in the league. I know San Jose is not amazing, but they are
You can't
the
lose this
20th
game.
best team. You just
you
can't
can't
lose
lose
this game. And if you go to the wild card standings, I know I'm not really a believer, but people think that San Jose is going to be going for the wild card spot. They're 5 points behind Edmonton, and they all have games in hand. So, like, you got to win this if you want to make any sort of play at the playoffs. I don't know. Are you still on the playoffs? Do you still think they're like? Do you think they're gonna? Okay, let's do it. The facts are that the organization is probably still pushing for some playoffs right now at this moment.
Yes.
Since Jump Street, have been like, no, they're not doing it. You were like, oh, they're back, and then you cut off, and then you're like, I'm back a little bit. Are you back? Or are you just?
I'm still.
Optimistically cautious.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think coming out of this break here, because they have some winnable games here. And then because even like they play Pittsburgh and then they play like the Red Wings and Buffalo after that. So it's like there's some very winnable games here. So I'm still there's a chance, but yeah, it's getting late for them. So
yeah.
Who do you got? So prediction. Let's get some.
The Sharks win 5-1.
5-1. I'll go 4-1. Give me the
fuel. Give me the fire. Give me contract to your Timo Meier.
No, I'm gonna say Barabanov gets a goal.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought he's been playing well before the shutdown, so I think Barabanov gets a goal.
I like it. I think we get 2 goals from Erik Karlsson.
You know what we're forgetting about though? Phil Kessel destroys the Sharks. I
think he's just been destroyed though. I think his soul has been evaporated from his body. Here, let me check out what he's doing this season.
Because last year he had 20 goals last year, and 10 of them were against the Sharks. I'm not even exaggerating.
So Clayton Keller has 22 points in 29 games. The Ghost Bears 18 and 29. Kessel has 17 points in 29 games. He's only got 5 goals this season.
So yeah, he'll get 5 goals tonight. Book it.
He also has 10 pims. He's not.
He's just hanging out right now, waiting.
Travis Boyd is their 4th highest score. Oh my god, they only have 5 guys in double-digit points.
The guy from the Bengals.
Okay, we got to go home. If you would like to follow us on Twitter for some reason, you can do that at Locked On Sharks. If you would like to follow us on Facebook or Instagram, JD puts up all our work there. So if you won't, that's where your social media is. Locked On Sharks. We will see your messages. You want to chat with us? No big deal. We will answer, most likely. If you want to send us an email, lockedonsharks@gmail.com. We haven't got one in a while. Thank you for your service, everybody. Amazon, Stitcher, Anchor, Spotify, Apple, where you get podcasts. I don't know how to help you. If you're listening to this and don't know how to listen to it somewhere else, you can email us. But may God have mercy on your soul. Or you're an alien and using alien technology, so that's cool. You should also get at us. Don't email us though. Tweet at us. That'd be cool. YouTube, we're close to 500.
471, I think so.
Yeah. We're really capped out here over the Christmas holidays, which is fine. We'll get closer to 500. Keep marching towards 1,000.
Yeah, especially draft stuff's coming next month.
Draft, yeah, so that'll be good. I'm sure JD has some packages up his sleeve. JD is known for having packages in and around himself all the time. So subscribe. We'll have some cool stuff there for you there. If you want to go follow JD on the Twitter, you can do that at myfryhole.
Kyle is at Kyle Demetrius. Thank you for making us your first listen. Go check out Locked On Bets if you want to make some money, or if you want to go check out the Locked On Yotes. Robin and Carl do a good job over there. If you want to learn more about the Coyotes and their tanking ways this year, or go check out one of our other fine podcasts on the Locked On Network,
like Locked On Bengals.
Locked On Bengals. See, there you go. I'm sure they're gonna have a fun week this week. So.
What cannot be said about Joe Burrow?
He's pretty good.
Pretty good. Are we leaving? Can we go?